Peyangu yere. Peyangu, peyangu. Peyangu yere.
Okay, good afternoon all. This is Tatenda from Hwange Chronicles. I'm with Comrade ZDAMWU, who is the Secretary for Safety, Environment and Health. So good afternoon and welcome to Hwange Chronicles.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. Please introduce yourself to our viewers, what your duties are as far as ZDAMWU is concerned.
Yeah, my name is ZDAMWU. I'm Secretary for Safety, Health, Environment and Welfare. My duty is to advocate or is to make sure that safety is being implemented in the mining industries where our members are working. Like what I've said sometime, I said safety is in our hands. Meaning to say we are all responsible for safety. Safety is not only responsible for the managers or for management. We as workers, we must be given opportunity, or we must be informed even when investigation are being done. And say our voices workers.
Okay. So what is therefore the duty of the union as far as workers are concerned? What is the purpose of the union?
The purpose of the union is to speak out for its members, to be the voice of the workers.
Okay, no, that's fine. Thank you very much for joining us today. We look forward to a fruitful event in your conscientizing of the workers of their rights going forward. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We also have HR from Chapter 2. What was that? All right, from Chapter 2, welcome.
Hwange. I'm very happy to be here today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Environment. Chan. We cannot talk about mining, still cover the environment. I was this year. Could this thing come as a profit? Could it appear a tally, my dad, still cover the environment? Because the profit you going to choke pass. Sagapani damage your chitika environment. So we also have an organization called the SIC, implemented by Tinashe. Tinashe, are you around? Yes.
Salbonani. Awuqodo bemphume phandle mbambeke kancane eFoncom. Yes, I am the Learning and Research Director with Center for Environmental and Corporate Accountability Research. We do a lot of things, but in short, all we do is business and human rights. To see routine, do they integrate when businesses often we find that decisions by people or corporations to invest, produce, or extract have unforeseen consequences on communities that do not have anything to do with these operations. Right? So what we do is to develop metrics that assess what is the level of damage caused by proponents of businesses, and subsequently in terms of the capacity building. Should it be a policy issue, would be then trying to bridge the gap. If it is something maybe perhaps aiding awareness, we have a component here programming where we run all sorts of various programs, among radio sessions, amanye are purely capacity building or engagement platforms. That's what we do at SECA.
I also understand we are covered by media houses, abakhona lapha to Hwange Chronicles.
From Hwange Chronicles, what we do is we document everything that happens in and around the city. So we are joining you today so that we can document this activity and broadcast it on our social media platforms so that Hwange people can get to know and understand what workers' unions do and their rights. Thank you very much.
Let's get criticism from the members and let them tell us where we are failing, where we are doing good. How do we address the challenge that workers are facing? So this is simply, we have come to submit ourselves to the members, to the stakeholders. We have a misconception, especially on mine management. Some of the HR managers who are working, they believe a trade union is an enemy. But us as ZDAMWU have said, we are not an enemy. We are a stakeholder to the management. We might disagree on how they are treating the workers, but together we must agree how to address those challenges, not to think that we are coming to fight them. The same labor act that they have learned, some of them they are graduates, we are equally graduates of labor. So we must come together in the spirit of addressing challenges, work together. That's why we are here.
You're talking of the union and the spirit of working together, right? So how can the union ensure that the voices of the mine workers are heard? We've been talking, when you're in your presentation, you talked of the harsh conditions of the miners, especially in Hwange. But how, as a union, can you ensure that their voices are heard?
One, this is part of it, to bring them to talk to us. We talk to them. Secondly, we are building in structures of the union. There are issues that are happening within the mines that we cannot have because we don't work there. So by coming together, we are saying, let's build our structures at mine level, at department level. The union must be seen at every department of the workplace through its members, so that what happens there, we know it and we are able to strategize how do we address it. If it is a safety issue, we know exactly what transpired in that particular department by the member who is working there, and we are able to address. We are saying these challenges happens when we are there as workers. The workers knows what happens every day, and we are giving a platform for our members to also speak out. We have mentioned the issue of having a chatbot or reporting channels or communication channels that were digital. It is already work in progress. We have already done everything where our members can go on our platforms, start to ask questions. Most asked questions will be answered there. We also want the reporting pathways where a member, wherever they are, they report and they will have a hotline that can answer them and direct them where to go and how it is going to be addressed. So we are building collective data collection using our members, using our structures, so that as we know Hwange issues, we are not talking something that we are reading, we are talking something that we know happening exactly where we are.
In membership now, let's talk of numbers. How many people are part of ZDAMWU?
National.
For Hwange. Let's look at Hwange.
I can say here in Hwange, we constitute about 2% of the workforce employed here. Our numbers, this is also the lowest region in terms of our membership database. It's the lowest in terms of recruitment. We have not been accepted, to say, compared to other regions. The most biggest reason why these workers have distanced themselves, they've been misled. They've been misrepresentation has been at its best. You find an employee working at a company having 5 unions, deducting money from. They don't even know where the union is, or union office, where they operate from. So misconception and misrepresentation has taken away workers out of the trade union. So when they see us, they are seeing the union that was there yesterday, they are seeing any other union. So as we dialogue, we are saying, no, we are a trade union, yes, but we are setting ourselves apart from those other unions, and our work should be centered on the member, inclusive member engagement. The members must participate, must tell us what we need to resolve. So we are just trying to take away what they know about unionism. And this is exactly the way we think we can grow from where we are today to something else. We've also seen an issue to do with skills in terms of knowing their rights. It's an area which is critical. So as I mentioned, the issue of training programs and the project, we have chosen 3 mines here to be on project. The aim of bringing, coming to 3 mines, which are big, Hwange Colliery, South Mining, and Zhongxiang. It's now Zimbabwe, Hwange, whatever name it is there. Those are the companies we are targeting. Why them? We've seen they are the biggest in terms of employment. They employ majority of the workers. We need to do skills capacitation to train them on labor rights, safety, and so on. So the project that we are into is aiming to train workers. How do we train? We want them to tell us the skills that they want. And we also want to package the training programs must come from them. Where do they lack? How do we package? When we come for training, we don't want to bring the content. It must come from them. We want workers' rights. So when we are bringing workers' rights topic, it must be directly addressing their issues than us putting them together. The same training that we give to Rwanda is coming to Hwange. It is a different story altogether. We are also looking on themselves, the challenge that is here. They believe people from other regions are representing them. So even at our recruitment level, we have said our officers or people who are going to be in offices in this region must be from Hwange. They speak the same language, they know the challenges, and they must be workers. Someone who has been working in the mine, who knows the challenges that workers of this region face.
Okay, so I would want to divert you a bit from the labor issues. We earlier on you spoke of investments and economic opportunities.
Yes.
So how can the mining industry balance economic growth and social responsibility and the environmental standards, especially for what?
We believe economic development and social responsibilities in communities. It's a challenge where involvement of mining communities is not there. We always speak about Dinde, a project that wanted to come in. It was rejected by the community. Why have they rejected? They believe it is not helping them in any way. What is already happening has been happening, but it did not benefit them. So we believe even at policy level, government policies must put the communities, the people living in these communities on the center of programming. Any investment that comes, we are of the view that we want to go back to the share ownership, community share ownership must be redefined to mean exactly that the community must own shares, not to have a small group of people like traditional leaders only, not that there is what is happening. We want a share ownership that directly benefits. If a mine is being set up in a village or in a local area, let's have every community member owning a piece of a share. If it means at the end of the month or a year, dividends are coming, a member of that community is getting $1, let it be $1. It's economic benefit from those people directly. So our coming in to now think to invest, this is exactly what we want to address. We are saying investment should not limit, it should not be limited to those who already have money. We are saying we are the creators of the wealth. We must also participate in economic development through investing. The investment must directly benefit our members through dividends. If we buy shares from Hwange Colliery, the workers, the members in this region must directly benefit. Directly, not kutoenda muhomwe chaipo, kutoenda muhomwe kuti kana tichinzi tine dividend ye 5,000 Zimbabwe dollars. A member must directly get it from there. That's the situation happening in other countries. We are taking what is happening in Namibia, what is happening in Zambia, what is happening in South Africa. These are unions the same way as us. There's no difference. We are all representing workers and we speak labor. So there is no difference to say Zimbabwe, but it is just that no one has done it and we want to do it here in Zimbabwe.
What has necessitated your engagement with traditional leaders?
We live in communities. We are under the traditional leaders, community leaders. We live with them. They've got scars in terms of community rights, which they think must be said out. And we are coming to provide a voice, because the same members that we represent are living in those communities and they must push the agenda of the community. So we believe is community leaders, community, what do you call it? They are very, very important in the union's voice. The workers, they are the children from those communities. So by amplifying or engaging them, we are amplifying the voice of the community. Together, we think the pathway of addressing the challenges that the community face, the workers face, is well addressed because we'll be speaking with one voice.
Okay, so please inform our viewers where ZDAMWU offices are located, if they are already present in Hwange, and also affiliations that ZDAMWU is already engaged with.
Yes, ZDAMWU is at number 1, Sativa, opposite Sativa, number 1, Hwange, at opposite Sativa. We have got an office. I believe we are the only union that has got an office here in Hwange. I've not ever seen any other union with an office. We put that office at that location because that's where most of the workers come and got their buses to work, and from everywhere they come from, even going to their homes. So the office, we have 2 officers based in the office to represent workers. In terms of affiliation, the union is organizing at every mine in this region. Currently, we have members at every mine that is operating here in Hwange. Yes, the numbers are very low. We can say we constitute 2% of the membership. International affiliation, ZDAMWU is affiliate to Industry or Global Union. We are not affiliated to any local federation like ZCU, ZFTU. We are a global union. We collaborate with international and regional unions in terms of how we deal with labor in Africa.
Okay. You have been awarded to be a project union. Yes. Would you be able to inform us the projects that are lined up mainly for the Hwange or Matabeleland North region?
The projects are to do with the worker capacity building. So we have got training programs that are going to come through the project. We are also going to have exchange programs where some of our members from this region are going to learn best practice to South Africa. We are going to take some of our members to Mine Workers Union of South Africa, Mine Workers Union of Zambia, to learn how South African workers are building up and defend their rights. So the project is aimed to have exchange program, capacity building, and also to give workers skills in terms of skills itself, in terms of skills of employment. If we are going to pick young workers, especially it's going to benefit young workers. If we say we want to train engineering workers who need engineering certificates, we are going to take some within the project to say 3 or 4 will be taken out to learn how to in their different work that they want to be capacitated.
Okay. What special features does your union have? I heard you in your presentation talking about projects that you intend to implement that will benefit the subscribers directly to their pocket. What features does the union have?
We have insurance. We have noted that most of our members don't have medical cover. And this is an area that we are looking at to say, how do we medically or safeguard the safety and health of our members? So the most critical thing that we are going to start from is we've already registered a company. We are now constituting a trustee that will be working as a service provider in terms of safety and health, in terms of medical. We want our members to be covered. We are going to explore in many spheres. Like I said, there is no limitation. We are also looking in investing in mining. We want to have our own work in mining, what we are doing. We want to demonstrate that it can be done safely, it can be productive. We also look into transportation. We have seen in this region, some workers are traveling to work using lorries. We don't want that. So if we can be able to have funding towards transport business, we want to venture into that. There's proceeds that comes from those business ventures is going to be benefiting directly to members through shares and dividends.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. But lastly, what inspires you to soldier on in the fight for workers' rights?
The union was formed because workers has been crying over representation. We are coming to provide a solid voice to the mine industry workers. We have been suffering for too long. And this is a commitment that the union, from its formation, has said we want to provide a voice for the mining industry workers because it has not been there. The workers in the mining industry are suffering from various challenges, including salaries. We are the poorest paid workers in Zimbabwe, in the mining industry, because the mineral that we mine in Zimbabwe is also mined in South Africa. They go in at the same, the minerals are going in the same port. And if it goes there, it fetches the same value. But our workers are very poor. They don't have value of the work that they are doing. So we are coming in to say we want to see mine workers living life commensurate to the value of minerals that we mine. We also want to see mine workers living a life commensurate to production that we are producing. We want to see mine workers earning a living wage. So the formation of the union is targeting to improve and make sure mine workers are well catered for and they are well represented in terms of their life and including their health and so on. Engagement meeting. We will also go to the mine level, at branch level. Which mines do we have? We have 23 mines in this region. We are going to engage every mine that is operating here to say, let's dialogue. This is us and we believe we need to be working together. So we are cascading this engagement to mine level so that we concentrate on issues affecting a particular mine. Because this is only a regional meeting, but we believe it should go down to the mine level.
Peyangu yere, peyangu yere, peyangu